Girls who were in beauty pageants, what is the worst experience you've had? I wanted to be in a beauty pageant ever since my mom was crowned the beauty queen. So at 16, I started practicing to look like previous winners by walking in 4-inch heels, wearing fancy dresses, and starving myself to be thin. I entered a pageant, but I already knew I was going to lose because of the sheer size of my waist and thighs. To be thin, I started skipping breakfast and dinner and didn't care when I was going to bed hungry. After a few weeks, I had almost no energy left, so I wasn't getting enough sleep, and my daily life was affected by this. I could never concentrate in school, so my grades fell, but it all felt worth it when I lost a pant size. The only thing I had been eating was a banana and an apple. This caused my ribs to begin poking through my shirt and thighs to be the size of a pencil. And because I knew judges would call out dry and flaky skin, I started doing a 10-step skincare routine. For a week straight, my skin glowed more than it ever had, but the following week I had gotten dry skin. Since it worked at one point, there had to have been some solution that could fix it full-time. All my efforts went to waste though, because I had no time to fix anything before the pageant. When I was getting ready to walk down the runway, I wasn't confident in myself because nothing was fitting. The straps of my dresses fell off my shoulder, and because I was built like a box, my dresses looked baggy and unflattering. I looked like a clown because I had been layering tons of makeup on my face to hide my eye bags and dry skin. When I finally walked down the runway, my heels were causing me to fall and trip in front of the judges constantly. That was the moment I realized I didn't have the right idea when I starved myself. The worst part was when I had to model a swimsuit line and I saw the grimmest, disgusted faces of the judges. My arms and legs were all bone and my ribs were visible, so you could actually count them. I came dead last and was determined to get back in shape, but that was harder than I thought. Even though I desperately wanted to eat more, my body was used to skipping meals, so I couldn't keep anything down. I was also more tired than I had ever been in my entire life, so I neglected all of my responsibilities, especially school. I had skipped several classes, and I was too busy practicing, so I wasn't doing any homework either. Then, I started losing chunks of hair whenever I brushed. If I wasn't careful, I would have a giant bald spot in the middle of my scalp. I knew I had to put more effort into eating right if I wanted to prevent my life from getting worse. I went online to find something that could help me, and everything led me to hire a successful pageant coach that had won some pageants herself. When she retired, she went into teaching and had a reputation for getting girls to stardom. I was convinced I could finally have a chance to make my dreams come true. I told my coach everything, and she quickly told me I had done things the wrong way. She explained that every girl who has wanted to join a pageant has been nutrient deficient, whether they starve themselves or not. So, she gave them essential nutrition shakes, which were filled with nutrients, and swore it was my golden ticket to winning my pageants. I think she said it was called Life Fuel, and even though I was skeptical that shakes would make me healthy again, I searched it up later that night and found the right shakes. I bought a pack of the chocolate and vanilla flavors and couldn't wait to turn my life around. When I got them, it only took 5 minutes for me to make the shake, and I was putting the nutrients into all my favorite smoothies. The shakes were easy to keep down, and even though I still wasn't getting a full meal, I started feeling better about myself. I was getting vitamin B12, which helped me get energy for school. By drinking the nutrition shakes, I was able to complete my missing work without burning out. After drinking the shakes consistently for a week, I could sleep well and wake up refreshed without experiencing any morning grogginess. The shakes gave me protein, greens, fiber, and nutrients, which tricked my body into feeling fed, so I was always full. Over time, I gained weight, and my visible bones were covered by healthy fat. After gaining weight, my coach said I was ready for pageants again, and I started practicing with her. My dresses fit a bit more snug and I wasn't tripping over myself while walking in heels. My coach warned me that my winning chances were low since I still wasn't eating, so she suggested I eat meals with the Life Fuel shakes to help. Later that night, I ate a small portion of my mom's food and felt proud of myself for trying. It was hard to smell the food, but after taking a bite and sip of my shake I could stomach it. Eating became easier after that, and after 2 months of drinking the essential nutrition shakes, I noticed positive body changes beyond weight gain. My hair grew thicker and stopped falling out, which eased my worries about having a bald spot. My skin went from dry and needing to be covered with makeup to looking clear, smooth and radiant. I didn't even need my 10-step skincare routine anymore. In 4 months, I became healthy with an hourglass figure. I was energetic, passing all my classes, and had shiny long hair. This transformation led my coach to enter me into a pageant, and I walked the runway with so much confidence. I modeled perfectly, spoke clearly, and danced flawlessly. I was named the beauty queen, and my coach never let me forget that this was only possible because I took my proper nutrients every day. Honestly, I recommend everyone to drink an essential nutrition shake to avoid making the same mistakes I did.